Welcome to Hood Talk. How they say, welcome. Time to get messy Tuesday started. We got to get messy Tuesday started.
That part.
So, how they say, it's time to get active. This is Mr. Know-It-All, and I'm here with Miss Bella.
Hello, everyone.
And go tell them about the topic for the night.
Well, before I get started with the topic, I would like for everyone to go ahead and subscribe to Marcus Mr. Know It All Honeysucker and Marcus Honeysucker on YouTube. Like, share, and subscribe. Do that for us.
And don't forget about the Mr. Know-It-All page on Facebook.
Please don't.
So, how they say, let's, what's up? Talk to
hmm
us.
Right, that part. So now we want to talk about the subject tonight. What makes single ladies want a relationship? So, if you're single, what makes you want a relationship? So, hey, we're here to talk about it.
What it do, Chelsea in the house?
What's up, Chelsea?
Yeah, we're gonna,
Chelsea.
we're gonna talk about it. Let me give you something to talk about. Okay.
We here for it.
Oh Lord, this is gonna be a doozy. Let me see. I'm gonna get messy. Let me
Oh
spray.
Lord,
Let me
you
spray.
let air out. Okay,
Let me get
make
messy.
it fresh. A fresh start.
Gotta spray that Febreze.
Okay.
It finna get skunked up in here. Nah, I'm just
Punked.
yeah. Should we go with the topics first?
Yes, we need to get it started. We want to talk
I
about it.
thought you was gonna, I'm gonna just start it out like that.
Oh Lord. So that's why women want to be in a relationship so they can have help with bills.
Yep,
Ladies.
that's the main reason. And
Mm.
if it wasn't for bills, women wouldn't want men at all.
Oh wow. It's so sad that you feel that way. Ah,
Okay, well, just look, let somebody call me a lie. Let somebody come out there and call me a lie.
well, you said
Let me
number
say something.
one.
You know
This is
when
number one.
let
Help
me
with
let
the
me tell
bill.
you, let me tell you when a when most women think of a man, they think of a provider. I'm just saying.
Well, hey, when we thinking about men with providing, it's more than just the bill. It covers a multitude of things. So, nope, some of us think different,
Hmm?
but maybe there's some. There are women out there that looking for somebody to take care of them and their bills.
Always a woman that feels different. I mean, it's always a woman
That's why we are
that makes
speaking of
real
some.
good. How they say, it's always a woman out there that make good money. And let me tell you something. I'm not talking about y'all women that make over 50,000 a year and all that.
But
I'm
still,
talking.
that doesn't mean
I'm
nothing.
talking
We want somebody to pay our bills
about.
too.
I'm talking. Oh, see, look at you. There it is. There it is.
If they
But
pay,
I'm
let's
talking
take them.
about. I'm talking about. The woman that have to put tape on her car window. When the no, I'm just saying, like, when stuff going bad and they can't get it fixed right away and they just patch it up. I'm talking about that woman that got duct tape over a hole in a wall in a house. Just
That's why we need the man. That's why we get in relationships so we can get y'all to duct tape stuff and put some
nah,
all
that
that
fix
other
some
stuff on
stuff.
it.
Yeah, that too. Oh, we
Hey,
gonna
that's what
talk
we
about
need.
all
We need to get past duct tape.
that. Gotta have some money to duct tape. Look at her.
Chosen said companionship, fear of loneliness.
Why she trying to run past my subject? Look at that. That was coming up. That was coming up. Can you
well,
calm down,
well,
Miss Lady?
we're you talking to women now. We are in the place tonight, and we're here to let
I
you know
guarantee you.
that
I
bill paying is not number one.
I guarantee you, whatever y'all come up with, I bet you I probably got a subject down there for it. Let's see. Men who treat them equal as their wives, giving them false, huh? married men.
Married men who treat them equal as their wife give them a false sense of hope. So just say, for instance, you're with someone and you're treating them as their wife stance, and they're not. So you're giving that woman false sense of hope. Like maybe I'll get there, but you're not even thinking about it or nothing. Nothing about that is wife status. So she's saying that part.
Hold on, what was the subject again? I'm trying to see now. Now, say the subject title again. Huh?
What make a single lady want a relationship?
And what they got to do with married men treating their wives equal? We got to get worked up on these conversations because I we done
No.
already.
Okay, listen, hold on.
I'm trying to think.
What make a single woman? Now, we're not saying a man. You said what make a single woman want a relationship?
Oh, cause married men.
Married men who treat them equal as their wives. She's
Oh,
not saying
she's
nobody's
saying.
married. She's just
Oh, she's
saying
saying the
period.
single woman that
The
she
man
know.
treating the single woman like equal as if they're their
The
wives.
side chick. So instead of being the side chick, she want to be the main chick now because she getting treated like a wife already. That's what she's saying.
Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I'm just saying. I'm just trying to get the notion. It's so many women on here right now. Well, I got to get my guys on this thing because you know what I'm saying.
They
Yeah.
going to sleep on this. They were like, I'm not busting myself out.
Ah, you read what she said.
She said, wow, you're being petty with that one. That may be number five. And I agree. It is not number one.
Number 5.
Yeah. Hey, Ebony. What's up?
What's up, baby? I'm telling you, tape.
I know, right? That's what I'm saying. Tape on the car window. He's so extra.
She said, "Oh my bad, I'm gonna calm down." She stayed
Don't
with
calm
the
down because he on 2000 and he went to the bill paying was number one. He's already hyped
man.
on Petty
Let me tell you
Tuesday.
something. Let me tell you something. Um, let me put the other one up here because it see, Pam. There go another one right there too. Bam. I should have just combined all of them and just went in. That one I'm gonna do the next one. I'm gonna mess around and I'm gonna combine 8 what's names on there.
Oh, Lord. So they are going to be your number one. So now bill paying, sex, and what else you just had?
Lonely,
Lonely. Okay.
lonely, bill paying, sex. That's right at the top 3, ain't it?
Well, loneliness is the top three. Sex, yeah, that's the number two.
Loneliness, nah.
But
Reason,
paying bills, people
reason
pay their bills before they get a companion.
I don't say loneliness because a woman can always call up a friend to have somebody to come over or whatever, whatever.
That doesn't take away loneliness. Companionship. And a lot of times that doesn't even include sex.
I think that companionship, man, that's just like lonely. Let me see.
Yeah, it's closer to loneliness than
Oh,
sex.
It is. And what about them?
Someone to take out the garbage? Really?
I'm just saying, I'm ready to get started.
Just
Yeah.
said, but that friend is not gonna cuddle me, rub my feet, and rub my back.
Yeah, who?
That friend, you say she can always call up somebody for sex or whatever, but no, they
No, it's
just going for the sex.
no. They even got friends that they call them cuddle buddies. Look at you, can't even say that. You like, hold on. Yeah, you look. Am I lying, Miss Bella?
I just said okay.
Oh, that's okay. I know you know I ain't lying on that one. Cuddle buddy.
But listen, that companionship, it comes without sex. It doesn't necessarily mean sex. You can have someone that you can just talk to, someone you can have a conversation with, just chill,
You talking about which
watch
one?
TV, catch a movie, whatever, have dinner, talk.
Intimate without sex, yeah, cause
Right,
you
that's the
know,
companionship.
yeah, cause yeah, sometimes you know women get into this hiatus where they sexual uh libido go down, and then it might spring back up on certain occasions. It's according on the
No, we have more control
look.
over what we decide to get in our lives.
Look, it's control over the moon. Like when it's a full moon, I don't know what women capable of.
That's what you're gonna say, the ones that howl at the moon. Woo! It's a full moon. And he
Oh,
said we take our own trash out, or we got kids to take it out.
that's what that man is, a big extra kid.
So
Sometimes
we just need a man to take our trash out. Is that what you're telling us?
I done heard a woman say that on this show before. I need somebody to take the trash out.
No, I need somebody to pump my gas. Forget the trash. I hate pumping gas.
We got crackheads at the gas pump to do that.
No, they don't.
$2.
Not everywhere.
Oh,
So no.
yeah. Let me see.
Chill said, I thought you meant friend. So yeah, you have friends. You know,
What kind of friends?
you can't have friends to come and cuddle with you and rub on your feet and rub on your back. You can't have friends to do that. That's
Yeah, they
crossing
do.
the line.
They do got friends that do that. What you said? It's called
That's what
friends.
Chelsea is saying.
That was a friends with benefits, ain't it? That's all the benefits come with it.
Well,
See,
you didn't say
benefit.
friends with benefits. She said she thought you were saying friends. You're just saying friends, people in your company. But if somebody rubbing on your back and your feet, rubbing you is gonna lead to anything else other than just a friend.
Well, I mean, what they think he over there for?
So you can't just have friendship with men.
So you just think you just gonna have some friends, like okay, we're gonna do this. We're gonna do the end game. The end game. What have you ever a man ever came up to you and asked for your number or whatever and said, hey, you know what? I would like to be your friend. Just your friend.
Of course.
Huh?
They say that, but we know they have ulterior motives.
I mean, he just came out and said, I just want to be your friend.
That's what all of them saying now. They
Uh-uh.
just want to be your friend. That's
No,
what men are saying now.
this is what you don't hear. He said special friend. He might say special friend. I don't think he just
Nope.
say friend.
Nope. That's no, I'm
That's
telling
the
you.
new one.
Listen, I'm the woman. I'm telling you, that's what they're saying now. I just want to be your friend.
No. Oh, I
Especially
remember.
if you say you have a person in your
Look,
life, they
I
just want to
remember.
be that friend.
Look, I remember an old line I used to use way back in the day. But I just want to be down. I just want to be
Ebony says, so you're calling us werewolves? No, we're calling them the werewolves. He said full moons.
down. Yeah, hold on. That was somebody else out here howling. That wasn't me.
That was me. I said that's what men does at full moons. You was like women act different with full moons.
You. Oh Lord, you
You
said men,
no, you said that women change up with the
right?
the course of the
The
moons,
moon.
right?
Yeah.
And I said, how when you guys are the one that howls with the full moon? That's what I said. I said, ooh, that's what I was saying.
Make sure there ain't no full moon out there. Okay. And she said someone to sit on the couch and make sure the house doesn't get robbed, like you said, petty time. Oh, they call that a dog. You know, that's what Kevin Simmons always say. Get
Right. Men
a
dogs.
dog, die alone. Get a dog, die alone.
Men dogs.
Now, you get you a little old chihuahua that bark at everything that
And
moves.
everything. So they bark at everything. You can't even take that honestly.
She said, I met a lady friend. My lady friend is not going to do all the. Ah, Lord, ain't nobody
But
talking about no
no,
lady
no,
friend.
no, that's what
But
she
you
was
thought I
saying.
was
She
talking
said,
about a friend.
no, that's what she said when she said, I thought you were talking about a friend.
Oh,
So
well,
her friend is our lady friends. That's what she meant. So she
these,
thought you were talking about like a friend, like a lady friend.
watch
But
this.
she was like to rub on my back and then rub my feet. No, I don't want no female to come to my house. Friend, I'm tense and I'm this. I need you to rub on. No, not too many people do that. Not that some don't, but not too many females does that.
Yeah, they do it these days.
But she said that's why some want to be in a relationship. They want that companionship from a man, from
Oh,
the
they want
opposite
somebody.
sex.
Mm. Do you think what is what is really um what is a man really worth to a woman these days? Me asking you what like I notice, a lot of ladies, sometimes don't want to get married until they late into their 40s and stuff like that now. So what is a man what is the benefit of of a man waiting till 40 to get married?
Listen, let me tell you, a lot of times women, we think about marriage in an early age. So when it doesn't happen, a lot of times when we've gone through life and experienced things in life in a later age,
Uh-huh.
we consider marriage then. And we're looking for companionship because just like a car need gas to go, the natural thing is for women and men to need each other. That's why we are made opposite of, opposite sex to come together. So normally on a normal basis, men and women get together for those reasons. Just like in life, you need that type of atmosphere to help you caboose.
Do you feel like do you think that ladies get a real do you think that do you think men are and later on in life is they settling for this man or I was gonna say, you think they they would have chose this same man 20 years ago?
Of course not. The reason why we have different mindset as time go on, experience in life bring about a change. The things that you desired and wanted at 20 years old, that's not what you'll settle for now when you understand life and experience these things and gone better by and by. So different, you do different.
Right.
So as always, we all learn from that.
Do you think men and women are looking for different things at that age though? Like at 40, do you think men and women are looking for the exact same thing?
Not the exact, but close to it, because like at an age 40, men and women, we both have all gone through so many increments in life, so many experiences, life challenges, things like that, things that help you make better decisions. A lot of times we thought different from our actions, from our own personal desires, till now when you're older and you're a little more mature, you're thinking from your future desires, like what would make my life better? You're trying to get a more subtle mind. In 40, yes, everybody should have a more subtle mind. And most people do. But not that we'll want the exact same thing. No. Just like at 40, hey, I'm in my 40s. I may want something different than the dude I'm dealing with. He may not even want it because his whole mindset and life change experience have made him a different person because of what he's gone through. Mine is more settled because what I've gone through. So it can't always be the same. Men and women don't always think alike. You may have similarities, but you don't think alike. Just said men like different things when they are young and naive, just like women. Yep, we be naive, but we be more vulnerable to accept things for growth at a younger age than men.
The way Ebony said.
Ebony said that 40 men be going through a midlife crisis. Midlife crisis. They be thinking like, "Ooh, I need me a younger chick. I'm getting old. I can't do what I used to do. I need me a young girl."
That don't sound like a midlife crisis
It doesn't. What that sound like?
because you said at 40 because they're looking for sometimes, at a lot of men um say if they just like a woman, if they out here and they ain't found the right person and this and that, sometimes if a man ain't got a child, he might be looking for a child by 35, 40, which that means a 40-year-old woman, that gonna be a hard fit if she's around the same age, wasn't it? So it's like they looking for different things. Like I think like when you get a little bit more, what's name, 45, for people who now already both of them got their kids out the way, this and that, and then they looking for certain things, don't want no more kids. I think that's the more compatible thing, but
But no, just like you just made that statement. You're in your 40s, the woman in her 40s, it's less than likely that you will be bearing children on the woman's stats, the woman that you're with. So,
mm,
like I was just saying, midlife crisis, like, oh, I need me a young girl. Some men may feel like the younger women will help them extend their life, because they know that this girl can bear their children. But you got to remember, you got to try to do whatever it takes to keep up with her too, because she is 20 years younger than you.
you said extend his life. You don't care nothing about his life being extended once he have his some more children. Now
You
listen,
think so? Men don't care about the extensive of their lives.
watch this. Think about this here. A lot of granddaddies, grandpas, your grandma lived 20 years longer after he died with the kids, raised the kids and everything. After he gone, the kids was just about old enough to get out the house. But after he passed away, uh, grandma was there with the kids coming by the grandma house 20 years after he been dead. Think
I
about all the
understand
granddad.
that. So, do you think that the dad even thought about him having these kids young with this young girl? You don't think he want his life extended? No man should
Why?
not want his life
Oh,
extended.
listen, he's doing it for the seeds. It ain't got nothing to do with extending his
Oh,
life. He
for
know
his
he can't.
heirs.
Yeah, he know he can't live forever. I mean, he doing it
But
for his
these days, men thinking they can live to be 100.
no. Well, we you must ain't don't look at the news every day. We don't think that
I just said what some men been saying. They want to live 100 years old. They feel
woman
like they can do it.
and look, woman and looking around you is two different things.
So how long you would give yourself extendedly? Just guesstimation.
In my head, 150.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But
But in
reality,
real life, what?
reality, anything over 75 is a party, baby. Anything over 75, hey, every day over 75 is a party.
Okay.
But I think all men once they hit about 68, they realize it's a countdown. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
See, the average man, if we know it or not, just live 76 years old. So I mean, we can play the role all we want, but the average man don't live that long.
Mm.
Yeah.
Chelsea said, but time matures us and teaches us what we need in a partner. And
Mm.
that's what I said. Sometimes you feel like, oh, I'm 40 now and I may need a 20-year-old, or I'm 40 now. I met this woman in her 40s, and you know, what can I gain from this relationship? There's so much because you both have changed and gone through life situations. So that's why you have to get a person that can complement you.
I think it works now because I think at 20 years old, what's the name? Men and women both wilding out. By the time they get 40, both of them then already had children that's at the house, grown, and then they can try to help each other.
But
You know,
what if a woman doesn't wild out until she get 40? Then what?
well, she'll be by herself, wilding out. You see all these ladies at the house by themselves. all
So we just got to get cats and dogs.
yeah, cats and dogs and guns. That's your. And I'm telling you now, only thing that's sad about what's going on now is I actually think a lot of ladies then got to the point where they looking at it like that they really don't need a man, and it's really happening. Well, like if you go without practice for so long without having a man, even if you try to jump back in the game, it don't mean you'll be able to deal with a man. You out of practice. People don't realize practice make perfect. So if you ain't even practicing on your game, it's just like shooting basketball. You go out there and you start dribbling things, now your arm hurt. You're shooting, you're throwing your shoulder off. If you don't practice on your game, it's just like talking. I remember talking to one of my partners, and he'd been, he'd been alone for a while. He can't even really, he can't even really talk to a woman. Some men just can't even really talk to a woman because they ain't used to talking to a woman. They used to talking to their partners and this and that. And if the woman ain't acting like your partners, yeah, I mean, you barely can talk to them.
Oh, wow.
No, I'm for real though. Think about it.
That's the thing about it. I'm just saying, oh, wow.
Yeah, a lot of people, it's crazy to think about it, but it's for real though. See, you did that. Say you ain't lying on that. Forget all the pickup and flirt lines. I mean, you get out the game. Women, hey, look, I done seen women start talking now. They be like, rah, rah, rah. You be like, whoa, hey. I mean, like real talk, like real talk.
Mm.
Yep. So I mean, that's how it be sometimes, and we don't even realize. So I think when you're at the game, you've been at the game too long. I mean, that's just how it is sometimes. I mean, you've been at that game too long, and hey,
I hear so many people that thinking about the duct tape. You like women with duct tape on their windows. You wrong for that.
I mean,
That's
that's
guys need to come and fix it.
tough. That's I'm gonna tell you. When I see women single now, and I can tell a single woman, or I can tell a woman that got a ain't shit man.
Right.
Okay,
Because he'll be
because
riding that same duct tape up
I
there.
I see them ride down the what's name, and I be like, oh my god. I mean, they can't even, like the man can't even get you a tie. I mean, you riding on a donut. If you ride on a donut more than
On
3 days,
the highway.
if you ride on a donut more than 3 days, you ain't got no man. You
Not
got
one that know how to
you got
change
what
and
they
fix
call a
the pan.
sperm. You got what they call a sperm donor.
I miss the do it man.
Or a leftover. I ain't talking about them leftovers in a minute. When you eat food and you scrape all the other stuff and you put it in the refrigerator and stay in there 2-3 days, when you take it back out, it don't look like the same food way back then. And that's what
What you mean 2-3 days overnight? It doesn't look like the same
but I
food.
mean you get leftovers. People don't even realize that. What up,
Mm.
Michael Bailey in the house?
Hello,
He
Mr.
finally got some men.
Bailey.
Hold on, let me see what time it is. Some of these men finally done woke up.
I know, right? They been asleep. They been tired of doing something. What you been doing, Mike?
What up, Miss Green in the house?
All right now. Hey, hey, Miss Sharon.
Yeah, that's whole red hair on that time. Okay. Said
You so escrow. Do you hear me?
a man tried to spark up a conversation with you, and damn near you don't know how to speak when you've been with someone for a while.
Hold on.
Well, she's saying like sometimes when a man trying to get a conversation started with you, and if you ain't really just been out there, you don't even really know how to talk to a person.
Oh, okay.
You out of practice. Out of practice.
So are you saying we need to stay in practice?
Okay. Stay
I'm
in
asking. I'm
stay in
asking.
practice. Stay in practice and got a lot of people with ties and windows bust.
They duct tape cut off according to you.
And I think the worst part about stuff like that, I'm gonna tell you the worst part about finding a real good person in your
Okay.
life. When you find a real good person and they mess around and something happened to them, either they die, accident or something. I mean, something that's what's name, like you had that one that you felt like that was for you, and God took them away from you some kind of way. You can't never find a replacement for that person. You know what I'm saying? Like how people feel like a person matched them so much. Like
Mm-hmm.
even when women say a woman was with a man and all he did was he she caught him cheating or caught a text in his phone or whatever, and and they were so good together, just so good together. You get rid of him thinking you can just scoop up another one. You know what I'm saying? No problem. And then you get out here in this dating game again, trying to deal with these people, and you like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? You be like, and then all of a sudden you try to go back to him. He been scooped up used car line and cleaned up and already back in the game. And you sitting up there and
And
you
then what do you do?
unless you gonna offer them more money for the used car to get them back, or you.
So
Hey, I would like to get this dude back. I'm sorry. We was on a little old hiatus. See, that's why it's good for women to really find out real quick so they can swoop back in and try to grab their man back. You ever seen a woman and she left her man and it'd be like sometimes it just when the bills come back around, she be like, you know what? You
I
ain't
love
going
you and
nowhere.
I want you back.
No, you ain't going nowhere. They don't come like that. I love you. I want you back. They said, nah, nigga.
No, they don't let them go before
You
they
ain't
test
going.
the waters.
You ain't
What you
leaving
mean?
that easy. They'll tell them, you ain't leaving that easy. You coming back. See, that's when a woman knows she had got a good thing. She'll tell you, oh, you ain't going nowhere. Or a woman that had a good man and let him go and then made a mistake and grabbed up another one. Oh, she don't never let him go. She said, player. You got to do something way more than cheating. No, I'm just. Hey, Miss.
Hey, May. May Nicole McLaurin Sellers. Okay, hey, May.
In sauce. They call it lost in sauce. That's something new there. I never heard about that one. She said you need to stop it. I'm just telling you. He said, hey, y'all break up in a week. He with somebody else.
These days, that's how it's
Well,
going. They gonna
well, what I'm
replace you the same
that's
night.
what I'm no, what it is you gotta think about it. It's already women out there scoping. You know what I'm saying? Good cars or like let me tell you something. I heard nowadays used cars is going more than you can used car and they'll give you more money back for that used car than the new car.
Right.
I ain't never heard of like they saying the new stuff is not get something and then you don't even realize it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh Lord, y'all got me messed up. You gonna read that?
Sharon said, "Do you have a woman?" Hey, man.
She said, I'm sorry, but to me, a good man is not a cheater. It is
Oh, do
definitely
you think so on
it
that?
is definitely Petty Tuesday. What you mean? What she said? A good man is not a cheater.
Do
That's
you agree?
guess what? Only in your eyes, Ebony.
So all men are cheaters. Tell her
uh-huh.
the truth.
Hold on. You didn't hear that. Because it's a thing going around. Black men don't cheat. Oh, okay.
Oh,
But,
okay.
no, but I'm saying,
He said
saying,
only in your eyes. Did you hear him? Just take for what it is. He
no,
said it.
I'm saying, but she said a good. See that what? Hold on. How many times I said on this show that if a woman call herself leaving a good man because all of a sudden she figured he didn't cheated, you gonna be lonely forever.
For leaving a good man for cheating.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because the women would look at it and say, "You're not a good man for cheating." What happened to the
Nah, we all gonna get
pride?
along. Like
Hold on.
Rodney
What
King
happened
say,
to what happened to
we all going to the same
look,
party.
the pride? What happened to the protector, the provider, the rock and the rocker Travolta. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say that out your
That,
mouth?
that rock by your side. What happened to women that I didn't even hear women even say that back in the day? When okay, let's do this then. All right. Do y'all think Jesse Jackson a good man? Do you think Martin Luther King a good man? Do you think Kevin Hart a good man? Do you think Steve Harvey a good man? Let's break this down. Do you think Derek Jackson a good man? let's go down this rabbit hole. You know, all these old, these women that
But
claim that
listen, this is the thing today that women do not understand. As long as you sit around here and everybody that you coincide and deal with, your husband, your spouse, however you want to call it, your relationship, your companion, your cuddle buddy, whatever, it gives what it may. If you sit around here and stress and worry if this man is going to cheat on me, you will be miserable for the rest of your life. Some people are so undecisive in life, they're not even happy with themselves. So they have to do these things to validate themselves. So if you sit around and wait and wonder if they're doing this to you or trying to make your life terrible because they're sharing themselves with someone else, you would never be happy. I just say I live by it and I say by it. What God has for me is for me, and what's for me can nobody take from me. So apparently, if he's sharing himself with someone else, it wasn't for me. So we all belong to the street because we gonna get it all back. He wouldn't know, but I know. We all belong to the street.
right. And look at
You
that.
know, because the thing is, people do vengeance upon each other. They don't wait and let no supernatural nothing come and take facts on that. We go and try to revenge each other. Oh, I think my man cheating. I'm going out. I'm gonna sleep with his cousin, his brother, his sister, whatever. You know, that's what people doing these days.
Yeah.
But as long as you live that thing over your head and you be so insecure in that thing, wondering if they're gonna do this to you,
And,
you can't worry because there are so many trifling people in the world, both men and women.
and I'm gonna tell you another thing.
Self-seeking. That's what they do.
And I'm gonna tell you another thing. Like I think, sometimes everybody can get it wrong. Like the man can think the woman doing something. The woman can
Mm-hmm.
think the man doing something. And
Yeah.
they can both be being good and both of them thinking something will make both of them cross a line that they should
Right.
cross. You feel what I'm
Right.
saying?
So
So
you have to live that within yourself. You have to have a self standard for yourself, not for how somebody else outside of you treating you. So if I feel like my dude cheating on me or whatever, I'm going out here, I'm going to get him back. I'm going to silently do these things to him. What kind of morals or standards would that put up on me? So if I stay myself, let you do you, you're going to be handled because I feel like I'm the person that I feel like everything you do in the dark will come to the light. Everything that you reap or sow into what you're doing, you will sow it. So I don't even have to do it. It's the truth.
and
I
then
pulled out in people so many times, and right after I pulled out in front of them, somebody else came and did the
let me
same
tell you,
thing to me.
let me
Reaping works. It is the truth.
hey what I did. And let me tell you something, ladies, because I know y'all got y'all ears standing out there just ready. So, and even whatever done in the dark come to the light, all you gotta do is pull that switch and turn the light back off.
So you
I'm just
saying, so you saying you be stuck in the
hey,
dark just like that.
hey, he said, what kind of sauce is that? Ranch or Italian? I said Italian.
Italian with little dark seeds in it, a lot of flavor.
um,
So can a good woman be a cheater? Just curious. Not black women though, cause we don't cheat.
can a good
We
woman be a cheater? It's according on what kind of man she got and what kind of man, what she doing for the man. Like you can have a woman that could be out here doing something that she ain't got no business doing. But you know what? Maybe hold on. Maybe sometimes the guilt of what she doing will make her treat a man better, and she could be doing all kind of stuff with this man, and he's thinking she's treating him. You know how they say, you could tell a man is cheating because he makes sure he bring you flowers. You know how they used to say that, like a cheating man could be bringing you flowers because he feel guilty about the night before. You remember that song? He feeling guilty. The flowers might mean he feel guilty about the night before. You remember that on that
I
song?
hear you.
No pain, no gain, and all that.
Mm-hmm.
So I be trying to tell folks, you know, you don't know how somebody's treating you or what they doing. You feel what I'm saying? Because
Right.
somebody can be treating you real good and can be doing something all under the sun, and they could be fussing and hollering and what's the name. They can be the goodest thing since sliced milk. So you never know.
Mm.
You never know, and it's according on what you consider cheating. See, a lot of people just talking on the phone, somebody is cheating. Just having conversation with somebody is cheating. Just what I'm saying, just meeting, just being secretive is cheating. You feel what I'm saying?
Being secretive is
No, I'm saying
cheating.
being secretive. You know what I'm
Oh,
saying? Yeah, yeah. Like going and like say if you at the club and you whispering in somebody's ear this and that, or you know, yo, your girl friend could be in there and say, "Look at this cheating tail." But what has he done? He just in the club doing what men do, and women doing what they do.
what men do in the club? What you saying?
Women flirt in the club, and men just
No, I just said what men do in the club. You said
no.
women.
I
I
was
just
just
asked
saying
you a
what
question.
I'm just saying what it do. Women flirt, and then it'll make a man maybe
I
talk to
can
him.
go to the club and flirt. I flirt in the grocery store. What you mean? Get it right. I don't go to the club and flirt. I just go to dance.
Good man.
Mike said good men don't cheat. They just borrow. Borrow what, Mike? What they borrowing? How you gonna pay it back?
He ain't got to pay it back. He borrowing it, and I'm gonna drop it back off till you play. Oh, no. Okay, listen to that.
Chelsea said facts. Some women just sit around waiting on it and accusing. Better get your own life. Time will show. Whatever is done in the dark will what? That part come to the light.
Hmm.
My daddy told me that all my life. Baby, everything in the dark and done in the dark will come to the light. And I believe my daddy. And my daddy showed me. It's the truth.
Hmm.
May said, all thing is good. All that is good, but we don't have to put up with cheating. Because if he caught the woman cheating, he will drop us like a hot potato. That
And
part.
that is true.
Man, men can't handle cheating. They can do it all
But
day
hold on.
long.
Can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? Sounds like we understand this. So what's understand? Don't what's
Well, we need to
understood?
have a class
don't-
on how to get
Okay, but
away.
guess what? Y'all sit up there and said men can't handle what they dish out, right?
Ugh, cannot.
Right. So what you saying? All you saying that you know he can't handle it, so why do it?
Why do it? Why get caught? What you mean?
I'm saying, why do it if you know he can't handle it?
We need to have a how not to get caught class.
Look
So
how
we won't hurt our men feelings,
you
ladies.
study,
Let's do it.
you study about
War.
you study about 3 times.
We need to.
Oh,
We need to do that.
there it
That
is.
class. And there we go. Here we go. This is the evidence of things not seen. Mr. Bailey said, I belong to back roads, not street. Too many street lights. So listen, let me ask you this, Mr. Bailey. If people know a lot of back rows, does that identify them as something different? I'm asking for myself. Let me tell you,
I mean, a
everywhere I
background
go,
thing.
listen, everywhere I go, I want to know the back roads, how I can get there quick without the traffic. So does that identify me as someone different? I want to know. May says, stay off them turn roads. Mike said, I'm stuck on Bella making a statement with pull out in it. What that mean?
I'm trying to think what you had said.
Well, bring us back. You know, we be everywhere, Mike. You gotta help me out, you know. May said, what do his simple as do it? Okay, I'm stuck on that one too. So May and Mike, help me out. Help me get an understanding. Just said how not to get caught 101. TK Soul said it best. uh
Let me,
we
let me,
about to get it started.
we're gonna do it just like this here. When just like they say, um, all the time, if most people get caught, they trying to get caught. So so
Wait a minute,
a
what?
lady said that on this show just the other night. She said, "Let me tell you something. Women are so smooth, and it don't take but a minute to cheat and go on about your business. If a person want to get caught, that because they was trying to get caught.
So you saying women or you saying men or both?
Both,
Both. Oh,
both.
okay.
I think we in a day of age where where men and women done got smart on how they move and this and that. I mean, folks, I remember even back in the day, like folks used to turn off their location and all kind of stuff, trying to go on to Walmart, parking their cars, all kind of stuff. I mean, Walmart is people's best friend.
Never been my spot.
That don't mean it ain't no spot. What up, Mr. Marcus, the bartender? In his house. I bet you tell
Hello,
you
Marcus,
about
the
that.
bartender. May said, well, if he can't handle his woman cheating, then why do his simple as do it? That's the point.
This this is what women don't understand. And I try to tell y'all all the time.
Tell us.
Men
Let us know again.
men do not cheat because they want to cheat.
Why they do it again?
Men men sometimes cheat because they neglected. Women got the choice of what they can do. Let me tell you something. If a woman wanted to hunch every day, 4 times a day, she could do it. A man can't even do the same thing a woman can do. She can snap her fingers. And let me tell you something. And I can challenge any of y'all women on here. Y'all can go to y'all inbox and inbox 10 dudes and tell them you horny. And I guarantee you, all 10 of them gonna have a response. What's your address? What time I need to come over? Or I'm on my way.
Well, you just told us why we need all 10 to reply because you said men can't do it in one
Man
day,
can't
just
do
one
that.
time.
If a man do that, he might get one say, "What? Why is you telling me? Are you a pervert?"
No, that's his
I mean,
wife
how are they?
responding, not him.
I'm just saying though, that's how it gonna go down. Women don't realize when you can get something easier and it's harder for a man to do it. That's why women and men look at cheating different. It's harder for a man to get coochie. It's easy for a woman to get dick
Why is it harder? Because
because he
you're
got to
saying,
bring.
wait, hold on. You're saying
Uh
it's
huh.
easy for women because they have more options. Is that what you're saying? That's
Right.
why it's harder for men. You said men don't have the same options.
Right. They don't.
Is that what you're gonna say?
Yes. Yes. and I'm gonna
Okay.
stand by it.
Okay. Well, stay there. And it
And
sounds
you,
good, but that's not it.
yeah, it
That's
is.
not it.
Yeah,
Because
it
just as a woman can inbox 10 dudes and say I'm horny, there are 10 thirsty women that's waiting to get some of you just because you said it. So whatever. No. The same way it works for women, it can
is.
work for men
And
too.
it don't, and you know it don't.
A
That's
lie.
why they don't have men strip clubs because women don't act the same as men.
But no,
if men,
no, they have
if,
private men strip
let me tell you
clubs
something.
because they
If
know
men
that
thought
he gonna serve everybody in there.
if men thought they could sell dick, it wouldn't. If no man would have a job. It's women that literally don't have a job. Only fans are built and on for women. There's so many platforms built for women to sell coochie around here. Ain't no platform for men to sell dick around here. So
No,
you cannot say they're the
men are
same.
the ones. The men are the ones that they have such a guy code, right? But just like you just stated that they have a back page, they have inbox. Men the one that tells that. Women
That's
don't talk about it.
them chasing after women. Women just
No,
sit
we
back
we
like
understand.
this.
There is listen, I'm telling you, there is a dick garage sale all the time. And it is not called Backpage, but there is it all the time. So no, they
And you
selling
say a
it like
dick garage.
a dick garage sale. Yep, it's discounted. It's out there. It's selling.
And
Men just talk
ain't no
about it
woman
because
buying.
they
Look, ain't no woman buying. Only let me tell you something. Only women that let me tell you something, and I'm gonna keep this real. Only way that um woman buying uh, uh just straight up buying dick if she just out the game. She been out the game for years. Because a woman knows she can get it. She can get it if she want it.
no, but listen, a lot of
Let's
times
catch up
people
on these comments.
no, a lot of times women keep things on a business level because they know how men act. So okay. Just say right, cause if you let yourself get caught up, you just gonna give a dang. You obviously too sloppy to be doing it. So don't do it. You telling all your secrets. Just that I know you ain't sitting up here gaslighting us and blaming us for our man decisions to cheat. That's his choice.
Man, I ain't listen. Okay, there it is.
That's what he did. Marcus said men cheat because women can't cook.
He
Well,
said,
carry on.
some women can't cook. What he trying to say, if the woman can't cook, she already knows some other woman making him a meal.
That's cheating because she's feeding him.
No, listen, how you catch food? You get
How
a
you
cage,
catch food?
you get a cage and you put it out there. Just like if you try to catch a rat, you you put food out there and you set a trap for him. And that's what that is. When another woman cook for a man, she set a trap for him.
Oh, she
Yeah,
catching him because she can cook. So
yeah,
she got him then, right?
she gonna try to get him on over there. Oh, I cook you something. Get him
Oh,
on
okay.
over there and cook him a meal, and then she got the game to get what she want.
Oh, okay.
What you think about that?
May said, I'm a freak, so my man has no need to cheat.
And that coochie.
And you had nothing to say about that?
What?
What May just said.
I said that is. She said, "I'm a freak, so a man have no need to cheat." Okay, cool. Unless you can't cook.
So are you a freak in the sheet and a cook in the kitchen?
Yeah,
That's what he
yeah,
just said.
yeah.
You missed one before then. I missed
I
it. Go
said
back.
coochie everywhere.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. I'm sorry.
Read that.
Mike said, I ain't never tried to get caught. Hell no. I'm taking my secrets to the grave. You better. Then when she get to your funeral, she gonna be mourning. Oh, I gave them all of me and my sisters.
And that
So I
three
said, just say,
it's
hmm,
three people at the funeral look like him.
these are his kids. They're not on the program, ma'am.
I went to a funeral this year like that. Jugger had three or four baby mamas up in there. I'm like, whoa.
Oh
Okay.
wow. Jill said, just say you want to cheat and stop blaming lack of knowing how to cook. At least she's trying. You sound like you made a guilty statement, did Chelsea?
Now she talking to Mike. Mike once said it.
No, I'm saying, do you hear what she's
Look,
saying? You're not
she
even
said,
reading what she's saying.
oh, I think she said they have men prostitutes, which, yeah, far between. And they call booty bandits.
Who said that?
No, she said they have male
I know, but you saying that they're booty what?
booty bandits. There's some different male
No,
prostitutes
no.
around here. And most of the male prostitutes now go both ways.
Look, May, don't tell
He can't make he
everything.
can't make money just selling it to women.
You'll be surprised, sir.
Okay.
Marcus said, Marcus, you're wrong. I be trying to sell the deed to women every day. Do they
You heard
buy
it.
it?
You
The
heard what he
bartender,
said.
do they buy it?
Trying. See, a
I'm saying
woman,
he said
look,
trying, so I
a
just asked.
woman, a woman, if she can get on here and say, yes, I sell pussy every day. He said,
Well, I got a
trying to
garage
sell
sale next Saturday. It's gonna be all the pink sleeve for a little of nothing,
it.
and you will have a whole carload of people, huh? So if we did that for men, they wouldn't have no carload.
Look at that. You hear that?
I'm asking.
You said what?
I, you weren't listening,
No,
but
say that
okay.
again.
Micah said, "Ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing designed better than a woman on this planet." Okay. Marcus said, "Oh, it's women buying dick out there."
I'm sure it is. But I bet you plenty of men. I bet you men got them beat 30-1.
Oh Lord. Mike said, "A woman is like 31 flavors of Baskin and Robbins. We try new flavors every chance we get." Uh-oh. So men don't cheat. But
Hey,
you right. They don't cheat. They just trying flavors. Okay, thank you, Mike.
he's a
You helped us out.
senior.
May said, he's a what?
He's a Michael Bay senior. So
Oh, oh,
if he was a junior, it'd probably be different.
oh,
Okay. Yeah,
oh,
I can
okay. So
cook
he got OG status.
just like grandma cooks. So holla. Bottom line, cheating is a choice. Neglect your partner is the worst.
Is worse as cheating, in my opinion. And I agree.
And when you say neglect your partner, which break it down for what is neglecting your partner? What you think?
So I'm thinking like neglecting, period.
Like
A
what?
lot of times neglecting, you don't have no time for them. You
Mm-hmm.
have to schedule a date. You got once a week activity, things like that.
Yeah.
That can become a form of neglect. And
Oh,
you know what people say? People always say, "Oh no, it's business, it's working." But if you're not married or living together, it's different because you still having different lives.
yeah.
So if you live together or were married, you could coincide and make things work a little different.
Or like neglecting is being too busy for your partner or something.
That part. It can happen. You'll be caught up in whatever you're dealing with and not realizing that,
You neglect.
my dude need this attention or my girl need this attention type of thing.
Right. Okay.
He said, dang, all right. Just say you can be the biggest freak, best cook, banging body and face. If that man wants to cheat, he gonna do it. Look at Beyonce and Jay. Oh, okay. That part. Chelsea.
And guess what? And guess,
Amen.
and guess what? Beyonce and Jay still together
Still, it happened.
and made them even stronger, I think.
Oh, that's what you're gonna say. We on the outside
No,
looking in. You can't even say that.
shit, they done threw out a couple more children. They got about 5 children now. Okay.
He trying to catch that wagon before it ends.
Hey.
I said that's the new one. I'ma say I'm just trying a new flavor, period. Okay. So when people say you want some ice cream, yes. That's what you gotta say, Chelsea. Yes, I do. Tell
Ah.
me what's your flavor. Is it sweet like candy?
Uh-oh.
Like I said, men cheat cause we can't be stuck with just one coochie. We need a main woman, a side chick, and a thought. Oh, okay. Have your way. Have your way.
Woo. Woo, Lord.
You have nothing to say about that.
I I
No
have,
amen. No.
have nothing to
If you
say
can't
with
say
no.
a word, just wave your hand. Nothing like that.
Let me see. Let me see.
Oh, now you can't see.
I'm trying to figure out something.
The bartender, you got him stuck.
Get
He's stuck.
with it.
He
Oh,
just clacking his feet together because we
oh
can't
Lord.
see them. Huh?
Oh Lord. We didn't get all off the. Hey, why do ladies got it so bad on a man about cheating?
What do you mean?
Look at her. Her side dude ding ding is bigger. Petty time.
She said, I heard the side dude ding ding is bigger.
Yeah. Yep.
It
But see,
is.
only thing that's bad about that, if you get caught with that side dude, you dismiss all the benefits you were getting from main dude. So that's
So
the
what
only
if you're
thing.
not getting any benefits? Then what? You
Oh,
good?
every woman, if she
What's
messes
the
with
benefits?
what you mean?
What are benefits from the main dude? Just give me just a small example, like at least two things. What's the
Okay.
benefit of the main dude?
All
I'm
right.
ready for that part.
All right. Now, I know people that got benefits from having a main dude. They get money put on their dresser every week he get paid. They get rent paid, lights, all this type of stuff. They get the car fixed. They get the grass mowed. They get a lot of treats. They get rings. They get out to eat. All that having that main dude. Now, usually, when a woman's saying the side dude ding ding bigger, guess what he do for a living? All he do is give out good dick. That's it. Good sex and dick.
So you saying if he my side dude, right? So he giving my stuff to somebody else other than me? Is that
Most
what you
likely,
trying to tell me?
if he know he your side dude, yeah, he's giving that thing away more than just you. Cause if he your side dude, who is his main?
Me.
He your side dude and your
He
main.
my side dude, but I'm his main chick. Cause he better not have nobody else because he my side dude. So he can't have
That's
nobody else.
that's how ladies get delusional. You go out there and you get you a sad dude and you
And
sit up
run
here
his
thinking
life.
he's doing better than your dude when you got to realize he a sad dude, so he's probably got 3 or 4 sad women that he got. Cause guess what? If he your sad dude, you remember that neglect you were talking about? He can't be there when he get horny. He can't get
You
there with
gotta
you.
know what kind of side dude to get. If you get the right one, you can have all of that. Your cake and your basket and Robin. What you mean?
The right side dude to get. And what hold on. What do you know what he doing when he ain't with you?
It doesn't matter.
Right.
If I
So
if I if I call in the middle of the night, you better come. If
that
I
ain't no
call in
side
the middle of
dude.
the day, you
Look,
better come.
Leave what you just said. You just contradicted yourself because you know you can't call no side dude in the middle of the night because you with your
Woo!
main dude.
No, you know your main dude. That's why you even got a side dude because your main dude is out there doing his thing
So the side dude coming to your house.
wherever.
Okay. I think you dreaming. You in dreamland right now.
Negative. Y'all
Because
better tell him.
a sad dude in the middle of the night. Okay, so so what if your sad dude and your main dude call at the same time? Who gets it?
The main dude.
All right then. So what the sad dude do now that he
He
home?
gonna wait.
Yeah, right. And delusional lives on. Okay. Read that. Let's catch up on he coming.
She said he's so toxic, acting like he can't see. Hell, he doing? He like he see what he want to see. May said, "We're gonna cheat. We're gonna find a side dude with bigger ding dings."
Well, why you didn't find a main dude that had a nice thing? That mean you was with him for the wrong thing.
No, you was getting for him for everything, not just the ding ding. There's a difference.
So he ain't got no big ding ding.
He
Why
got
would
a
you?
he
Why
got
would?
everything
So why would you need a side dude?
because when the neglect come, that's what the bartender said.
I don't even believe you. I don't believe. Let read this.
Joe said, "Okay, both men and women risk the benefits of being in a relationship when they cheat. Y'all trying to act like men don't take women back after they cheated. It happens."
uh, yeah, every now and then.
Oh.
Because I still think if a man take you back after you cheated, I think it's more of you done open the doors of the beast. And I think like you ain't gonna never be able to to me the only reason he's back to me the only reason he's back is he he can't afford his own place right now. And he like, I'm gonna hit this thing a little while longer until I get my money up. And then he gone. Because guess what? I done watched too many YouTube and what's name with men, like say if they got a woman and it's her house, or something like that. There. See, he's scared of getting thrown out and all that. So you already got a man that ain't, you know what I'm saying, ain't right. Hello?
I'm here.
Oh. You were talking to yourself. I wonder what the.
I thought you heard me. I'm sorry.
Nah, we didn't hear you. We didn't hear you. You was on.
Sorry, folks.
um, we read that, didn't
Hmm. He said side chicks keep families together.
we? And I
I
guess
heard that. I hope
look,
it's
he
true.
said side dudes too.
Mr. John and never like. May said, "I'm single now." Why? So
Yeah.
your freaking cooking didn't keep him, or you just chose to be single,
See
May?
that's where we know women just be talking this. Cause they'll be sitting up there talking about, oh, he ain't got no reason to cheat. How did he leave?
What
That's
broke
what
up
I
your
want to know.
relationship?
What breaks up a relationship when women think that thing so good that a man ain't gonna cheat, he gonna
It's
do right?
not. It's not. It's not that good. So we know that.
Well, women always say that.
I wonder, does all hoes feel the same? Like all hoes, when you go in there, does it feel the same or is it different? Is
Nah,
it juicier? It is. So everybody got a different story then, huh?
What you talking about? What you talking about? What you talking about? What you
I'm
talking about?
asking. I ain't never stuck it in. So
they ain't
I have nothing to stick in.
they ain't all the same.
It's not the same. Okay.
They don't all move the same. They don't all do the same. They don't feel the same. They don't um, smell the same. They don't. I'm just saying. I mean, everything. You know,
How is
it's
it
just like
supposed
saying
to
it's
smell?
just
What
like
you mean?
saying it's all dick alike. We know that ain't true, right?
Oh,
Mhm. It's
case
some women.
closed.
It's some women. It's some women got little old bitty coochie monsters, and
What
then
I'm saying, I thought the little bitty stuff is what they need for tightness. That's not true.
no. That's the walls. Some women stuff don't go that deep. So I mean, like it's made for a dude that ain't got much. He can get in there and he can stir it like coffee. But you know, the women that got it going on and got them long, you know, that they can swallow up a whole beer and all that, they need some extraordinary men. everybody, everybody can't get the same kind of man. I'm just saying.
You silly.
You know that song? You better call Tyrone.
Oh my goodness.
Call him. Okay.
And did you do that part? May said, I'm single, so I don't have to worry about no one cheating. So that's why you chose to be single? This is the thing I want to know. Like,
Uh-huh.
when women are single,
Uh-huh.
what do you do to entertain yourself? Do you need companionship? Do you make your family your entertainment and not worry about companionship from the opposite sex?
Mm.
Like somebody that you can have emotional attachments to.
But I
Hey,
think,
I've been there. I went for a long time not being in a committed relationship with someone, and it caused me to experience a lot of things in life and be introduced to so much in life. So it probably wasn't good for me mentally, but it helped make me a better person to be where I am today.
so. I think what keep a woman, single like that is trying to run a relationship, trying to, sometimes women get into this thing where they think they make the rules, you know, and they live by these certain rules. You're like, women say, oh, if he doing like that, oh, well, it's over with this and that. If you keep living by them rules, see, let me tell you something. Back in the day, grandma used to say, "Don't worry about that man. Let a man be a man. Let him, do whatever he gonna do. You just be you." And see, that's what women not doing these days. They not thinking. They trying to control this man. They using social media. They using this. They calling him 15 times a day. What you doing now? Same thing I'm doing 5 minutes ago. You know what I'm saying? So you burning up this way trying to control a man, and you really doing the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
sometimes it's just like a woman. If a man keep a woman at the house, all day, every day, he keeping up with her. Guess what she doing? She just finding one little old edge. She taking lunch break at work, sitting on something. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? She
right.
finding her way to get what she want, whether you like it or not. You feel what I'm saying? So a man that just running around trying to find out every little old thing. Now, if something don't seem right, a man will look and be like, But just trying to run around and make sure everything she doing right. You got to be good on who you pick. And it's the same thing. A lot of women are not picking good dudes from the door. So you can't say, you know, and when I say a good dude, I don't think women picking a dude that's right for them. I think they trying to pick like you said, good ding ding. Your mic on, your mic off, like you say. Uh-oh.
Cho said the delusion make him leave. Someone out here has better pink sleeve than you.
Delusion. Oh, you talking about when a man leave?
That's what she says.
Well, maybe some of these relationships, if it's just built on sex and cooking a meal, I'm sure he can find somebody that can do that. If that's what the relationship built on, a foundation and a good relationship. If you, the more you have to offer a man, is the more that you ain't got to worry about him going nowhere. Because if you just regulate it
Yes.
to some food and some coochie, shoot, somebody else can make a meal and sit on them. What you
I
think?
guess.
What you think about that?
I just said, I guess. She said, nope, the dings with the curve hit different.
I'm just going. Wait.
Curve, left or right? Which way turns you best? Hey, nothing like a hook. Okay, May said, I'm single because he was abusive, because he was paranoid that I was giving it to someone else. But I wasn't. I was faithful the whole marriage. I left running and never looked back. So, hey, we
But,
can't call the shots on that because we're on the outside reading, looking in. But,
and then
if it was
sometimes,
abusive, I'm glad you got away, type of
but
thing.
sometimes I have to look at that. But like what we say, when we pick somebody, even if you left that relationship, why not in another relationship? We
Well,
could
sometimes if you were in something abusive, you can't
single as
just
yeah.
no.
Go ahead.
If you're in an abusive relationship, you just can't just jump into something. It's not like you still don't care for that person. You just got out of the situation. You may still have some love and affection for them, but you just know it won't help me live because it keep knocking me upside my head. I may die. So you don't. It's not like your feelings probably just cut off. So I'm not saying just go and get an immediate relationship with someone.
Well, I'm gonna tell you another thing. When we listen to a lot of abusive now, I think sometimes we talking more of mental abuse. And,
Abuse is abuse,
no,
however it comes.
I'm saying, but mental abuse and stuff like that because stats show that women are more physical and mental abusive to men these days, and we see it on social media all the time. Women burning dude clothes, women cussing them out, slapping them, calling them out their name. I mean, the
What is the
disrespect.
percentage of that?
the- What you mean? We don't have no percentage on there on one of them, right?
No, I was just asking. You said that more women do it. I was just asking. I thought maybe you had a
I
percentage
don't
on
have
it.
it right in front of me now.
Well,
Now,
no. I was just asking. I thought maybe you had a percentage. Not calling you out on anything. I was just saying I thought maybe it was something you've seen or looked up and you had a percentage. So I was just saying because you're saying that, and then there are still relationships that are very abusive and that people choose to ignore. So hey.
Yeah, I'm logging off this chat.
Chelsea ain't going nowhere. She like being petty on Tuesday.
This is that physical and mental. Yeah, I mean, let me see.
Good night, good peeps. Got to get back up at 5. Good night, Michael Bailey.
Yeah, this,
Have a good day tomorrow.
so I have to get up about 5 too, but I'm gonna stretch it through. I'm gonna stretch it through. What else? What else? Run my tail down. Oh, this is a good one.
Just to say I have a man.
Mm.
So people are in relationships just to say I have someone.
Just to
Aw,
say, but you know what? Some women get in relationship just for Thanksgiving, Christmas,
for
and
Christmas.
Valentine's Day.
Yep.
Yep.
Or whenever it's a family gathering, reunion, funeral, you bring somebody with you. This is my boyfriend for the day.
What you say? Y'all too.
Getting up at 5.
Oh Lord. Chelsea said night. Dude. Oh, Chelsea, do you got to get up at 5 too?
No, she was saying night night to Mike. So
Oh,
I know Chelsea ain't getting up at 5. Are you getting up at 5, Chelsea? Like, probably no.
mm-mm. Yeah, but so just saying they got a man. Lord have mercy. You think it's just that simple? Do a woman want to be in a relationship just to say they got a man?
Yeah, people do that.
Well, I hear all the time women saying that they like they single better now.
Well, I hear women say that too. I was even one of those. I was glad to say I was single and
Did they get a man?
not in a relationship.
Did they get a man? They be like, whoop whoop, I got one. I done seen it so many times on Facebook. They be like, I ain't steady no man, this and that. And
Self
soon as they
man.
get a man, they got it face plastered all over Facebook for a whole week till they find out um, that his picture been circulating enough to get him in trouble.
Right. Because his girlfriend gonna contact you was like, how you know my husband? Or his wife? How you know my husband?
but just like that other thing happened, a lot of people, uh, when that lady put up that man, even though he
Oh,
was
on the beach.
yeah. I mean, she ain't have his phone number. She ain't know his name. And you just took a man that you just took a picture with on the beach that you asked for the picture. And then you blast this man all over.
Well,
So
she was just looking for him. She thought it was gonna be an easy hookup. So she was looking for her heart desire. She wanted that.
yeah,
She's
he
like,
wasn't
dang,
looking
I
for
hate I
her.
was so messed up I couldn't hook up with him.
Look, he wasn't looking for her. And then
I
found
just
it.
said she was
Then
looking for
found his
him.
wife, and she still kept the post up. Like even to this day, she still got the post up because she went viral with it. And once people
Mhm.
go viral, it's like that's all they looking for to go viral, something to go viral with, and it's just crazy. So tell
Social
me,
media will change your life forever. Literally.
oh, you think a lot of women want a man just for social media?
Yeah. Put
But
my
just,
boo on the picture with me. Boom, yeah, me and the king together.
yeah.
Me and my boo forever. I
What they
love
call
you
that
forever.
validation?
2 months later, we broke up, and I'm
They,
like, got crossing his head, all
they
that
call
stuff.
that validation.
Uh huh. That's what a lot of people need validation for their man or their woman.
She do love being a singer. I can be freely and have a few good entanglements.
Girl, you been in a whole relationship and you
But
still
you
can
know
have
what?
entanglements these days.
You know what?
People don't
That's
care about commitment.
that's like a woman living the bachelor's life, basically.
Jill said, let someone wake me up there early. They won't do it ever again. Some women do love to prove that they have a man or that the man treats them better than the woman they had before. Hope that makes sense. It does. Every time when I hear females into a relationship and they hear the man has a baby mom, the first thing they do is go and try to make comparisons on what I got better than this baby mom when you have nothing different other than probably just him.
Yeah.
And just hope he doesn't do to you what he did to her. Hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I just feel like it's, you know, why 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 would a woman do that to herself sometime? Like, I think it done got to a age. Do we got to redo what relationships are all about? Do relationships need to be modified?
And what's that? So what do you
Because
mean?
because can we be traditional in a non-traditional world?
That's the problem now. People live on tradition.
No, I'm saying no. What it is,
They can we be
people are
traditional?
hanging on tradition, but people
Hmm.
ain't living tradition. See, tradition would say, "I'm waiting for marriage before I have sex," and
Right.
and stuff like this here. You
But
know,
if you set those type of standards and you do those things, yes. But living with society that we're in, pressure or peer pressure make people change and act a certain type of way. Like some people act a certain type of way and don't choose to show compassion. So when you don't show compassion, and if that person starts seeking compassion somewhere else, you can eventually lose that person because compassion won. Act like you care about me. And people act like they don't care about you, believe them because they probably don't. So when you get it somewhere else, you don't feel no type of way because you don't have any compassion because it doesn't even matter to you whether I stay or go. So when somebody else seeking gain that compassion other than you, you can't be mad. So it's like you say, can you live a traditional relationship in a non-traditional world? That's the world we're living in. There are
what?
some that's trying to be traditional and there are some that's making their own standards of
Yeah, but
life.
so that's what I'm saying. How, that's why I say, will this traditional world eventually flip on his head? Because nobody. Let me tell you something. Traditional world would make, like when women say um toxic, you know, masculinity. What a man feel like he got to protect the woman. Now we living in a world where a woman saying we don't need men to protect you. But they ain't saying that over there in Ukraine.
Look, if a war broke out here, they wouldn't say it in the United States either. What do you mean? They putting y'all up front. Come on, man, save me.
Every time you see, look, how many times you see a woman doing a drive by in this thing around here?
Not too often. Not that they don't do it, but not too often.
Right. But that's what I'm saying. Like, it's supposed to be a traditional world, but how can we, how women think now, and oh, I can do it if you do it. It used to be roles that men did and women did, and they respected them being different. Now, a woman saying, "Oh, I can do exactly what you do," and so what need to happen now is we need to have what you call it, them quick tests to see if he the child father, so he won't be strung along. I
Oh,
mean,
the DNA type of things.
DNA
Oh,
test
okay.
from the door. Any baby born now should just be an automatic DNA test, since ain't nobody living in a traditional world no more.
And it should. Just like now, they are trying to promote to take away gender.
Yeah,
So I'm saying you trying to take away gender, no male, no female, not identifying
so
kids as boys or girls.
right,
So marriage and all of that stuff would never coincide, because why would you even need to get married? Because it's like they are, they're okay with same sex and opposite sex,
right,
so when you don't have a gender, so why you need marriage? So they're trying to depopulate the idea of even birthing children into the world, because they don't want you to identify them as girl or boy, female or male.
yeah,
That's the society we're growing into now.
yeah. And I think the wrong part about it is we letting a couple of twisted people that's in there able to influence other people, and you
Hmm.
get a couple people on top and they start making all the rules. And that's what happened with the whole like they were saying with the whole Black Lives Matter campaign. That's what broke a lot of that up, because even Black Lives Matter, when they first started, they was talking about they didn't believe in the traditional family
Hmm.
and stuff like that. And that's why a lot of people had a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? And what they did was they tried to clean up some stuff just to sell themselves.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
they put on their website that they didn't believe in certain things, then they clean it up so they can get more money, more funding,
Hmm.
and got everybody rich. And the people who started stuff are already retired. They took their little money and hauled booty.
Yep.
So I mean, what you propose? Because I remember somebody said on the radio a long time ago and said, why they don't think about something like every 3 to 7 years re-up in your marriage, just like a driver license.
What do you mean?
Like if you stay with somebody 3 or 7 years, you can opt out just like a driver license.
Oh, okay, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like if they had, like you said, okay, like now they get the 8 year license, or what's name. So
4 or 8 years, two,
you
4 and 8.
yeah, you sign up for 8 years of marriage. If it don't work out that 8 years, that 8 year marriage, you free to opt out.
Just opt out. But the thing about it is, a lot of things now, the reason why relationships doesn't work, when you have options, people choose from options.
Yeah.
A lot of times coming up, these older people, they decided to work together because the options weren't good.
Mhm.
But now the options can be free. The options, you can have more or better things this way or that way. Just not having a man in your life. That's what society has developed into people, to live without a man. Just like females, we can work, we can build just like you can.
Right.
Society has done that to women.
But guess what? Society ain't made women want to start buying tools. I
Yes, they have.
don't see women with
Man,
chainsaws. They might have
I
their
saw a
little
lady
look.
today.
They have a little drill tool, but I don't never see them in the chop saw section. Do you know what a chop saw is?
I think so. It's
What is?
not like it doesn't go like that. It go like this, right? That's a chop saw.
It don't go like what?
It don't go like this. It goes like this. Like it's the whole circle, or is it the kind that go like that?
It's it's a circle, but it reason they call it a chop saw because it come down like a
But
hat.
that's what I'm saying. It goes in a circle. It's
Yeah,
like a
it's pretty, but
whole
it just
round thing.
yeah, and it's come down like that.
See, I halfway knew it.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Have you ever used one? No.
yeah, but I'm saying a lot of women they don't they don't have nail guns, they don't have chop
I've
saw.
used one before.
Oh, okay. What's that? You
I've
use
used
some
one.
use somebody else's on.
Yeah, why would I have one? I ain't building no house or putting up no wall. What you mean? I just said I used one before I know how it's used. It, almost
You
like a gun.
you read that one, man.
No. Chelsea said being catty and messy. Some women live for that literally. Yeah.
Mm.
May said, well, in Mississippi, you have to be married 10 years before you can receive any benefits from a divorce.
That's why. That's why it should be able to opt out at 8. That's why I didn't say 10. See, that's what the problem is. People looking for them benefits. People are not getting divorced because they waiting on them 10 years. See, when you put stuff like that up, see, men even sit back and they listening and they watching this, a woman talk about, being married 10 years to get the benefits. See, that's what it is starting to come down to in me and mine. Now you got men filing divorce 9 years in.
Yeah, trying to get our benefits. What you mean? Why y'all doing that to us? Making sure they're beneficiaries and everything.
Yeah. Yep. You got any more one there?
We read that one. Want to impress people or family. What you think about that one?
Look at Chelsea. Say what? 10 years? Yeah, you got to do a whole 10 years married, not engaged, but 10 years married to get them benefits.
Uh-oh.
Is you down with that, Miss Chelsea?
What they gonna do now?
You got to get the whole 10 in. You don't get the 10, you ain't gonna
Hey,
win.
look, all or nothing.
I waited for my divorce to be finalized. It's gonna be sweet.
Oh, I hate that. I don't think nothing sweet about just divorces. Unless you just, I feel like you should try everything you can first. But different strokes, different folks.
Look what Chelsea said.
A whole decade, damn.
Yep, a whole decade. And that's
And
what.
I actually thought it was 12, but you showed us on the show before that it was actually 10.
Oh yeah. Oh, I stay up on that type of stuff because I had to teach young men,
Oh, that
the
what you gonna say?
pot pot potholes and other stuff that sometimes men think, oh, my wife won't give me the divorce, and I if she want, if she we've been together this long and she ain't got no divorce yet, yeah, she waiting on your stuff, man. She
Your
know
retirement. We needs that
yeah,
money.
the rules. She know how to y'all ain't been together since the first 3 years. I was
That's
talking to a partner the other day, and he been married 3, 4 years. I said, "How long y'all been in the same house?" He said, "Back and forth, maybe about 6 months."
I didn't.
I said, "Golly,
Oh wow.
right?
And they've been together 3 years?
Y'all married 3 years, but I ain't been able to stay in the same house 6 months."
Oh wow.
I told her, man, you might well get a divorce. Ain't no way.
Well, maybe that's how they work out. You swear you be having a reasonable excuse to know this stuff?
That is a reasonable excuse. I mean, I'm trying to tell me what's up.
Oh, okay.
That I did. I gave it 19 years, no kids, but I just couldn't take the abuse in it on 19 years.
And no children? How in the world did y'all do that?
Well, 19 years, and then you really 19 years with no kid, you really don't get the benefits like that unless you ain't had no job the whole 19 years. And I heard you got to do ain't you got to do the whole dub for the 19, or is it a dub? I think it's like 20 years. And
I have no
I know
idea.
20 and 25 years you can. Oh,
Just said, Daniel, 19, you a no limit soldier, huh?
yeah.
That's good. Well, actually, I guess not good, but
Mhm. Yeah, 19. That's a lot of years. I mean, but
Mm,
but at the same time, like we have to realize that sometimes. And you said 19 years, and you didn't cheat not now time in 19 years. And
didn't cheat
y'all
and didn't have children.
I don't know. I think if somebody is unhappy for 19 years, I wonder how many years was the unhappiness and the abuse? It was the abuse the whole 19, or was it, the last part? You know, how long was the abuse? Because I can't see nobody staying with somebody a dumb
That long.
19 years in abuse.
Hmm.
So I want to know that part. That part. How long was the abuse? Was it the whole 19? Was it 15? Was it 10? The last 9? I need to know exactly.
Oh,
And
Lord.
then after that, and then I'll be ready. I need to know. I need to know, May. Tell it. Tell it. She must be writing a paragraph some kind of way.
Mhm.
She said no. But she was talking about no when it was the last 6. Okay. So that means somewhere in there at 13 that y'all relationship changed. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Been but it was either somebody trying to do the dominance, or somebody that, or y'all had reached a point that y'all just stopped liking each other. It was something in there that made the whole relationship change, because if it was just the last 6, that means you had 13 good ones. So why we don't never look at what we did the first 13 and try to implement it, you know, back in the relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Instead of giving up. Yeah.
Just said my grandma did. She's still with him, but they abuse each other. To be honest, I've seen abusive traits from both. That's just the way they communicate. That's not abuse.
Yeah.
Dang, that's sad though. All that time went to waste. So
Where
I
they
was saying, it was nothing that could be done to to savage the relationship. That's
Mhm.
what I really hate, that part. That you put that much time and effort into being with someone, to just say, "Oh, okay, divorce and party time. Let's eat cake and turn up." You know, I really hate that. She said, "I'm serious. Y'all stop laughing at my toxic grandparents. I know, right? With they fighting tails."
And you know what? And they probably love it. And
Mhm,
see,
they love each other. Can't
people
live
don't
without
realize.
each other.
See, people don't realize. See, I think with us, with people talking about toxic relationships and stuff, I think we get it wrong sometimes because what's toxic to you and me, us,
May be different for
it
somebody
might be
else.
different from somebody else.
Hmm.
They fussing at each other and they living longer and everything. They been fussing all their life, and then at night they sleep good. They
Right. And
got
knowing
all
we
that
okay.
because they ain't holding that in. See, a lot of
Hmm.
people holding stuff in and dying from stress and everything else. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I agree.
Yep. So yeah, um, we're gonna stop laughing at y'all toxic grandparents. Well, that's all I got. Let me see. That's all I got. Let me see. What she got? So true. And then you sit up there and wonder how the hell they still together. I'm talking about they love each other. That
Right.
is true
Their
happiness.
communication level is just different.
Yeah. Because I remember I used to get along with a lady back in the day, but she was so toxic and wanted to fight all the time and this and that. And I like, I can't do that. And some people can do it. You'll get a person be with somebody and they fuss and they back and forth and it's cording on the man too. Sometimes you got a laid back man and he just looking at her, just shaking his head either on the outside or in the inside. He just
Mm,
looking at her like, mm.
this mug crazy.
Right? How did I get with this thing here?
Uh-huh.
So I mean, it's cording on what the person can take. You got a
Yeah,
lot of people can take what people dish out.
yeah, that's true.
How they say, don't forget to like and share. And
Like
how
and
they say,
share, people.
we gonna get up out of this thing. You got anything else you wanted to say?
No, sir, I'm good.
Well, how they say, just like we came in, we going out. And how they say, I said she gets their love language is fussing. Some men let their woman be crazy. I never understand
They
that.
proper freaks in the bed.
Yeah. And look, and we laughing, but sometimes that is exactly what it is.
Hmm.
Sometimes that man said, you know what? It's all right. You work that mouth later on. Yeah, all that.
Something's wrong with you, sir.
Listen, you. Please, I don't have any time for any gossip now. Eh? Yes.
All right. We'll see y'all next Monday and Tuesday at 9 o'clock.
Sure thing.
And we'll see y'all later. Ain't no reason to keep on talking about it. See y'all next week. How they say? We'll see y'all next week.
That's right. It is what it is.
That's right. Let Granny work them gums. Take them teeth out. And Granny make sure okay. Okay. That's why some people still together, because Granny
Oh,
got false teeth.
oh, Lord. Good night.
See y'all later. Peace.
Next week. Good night.